Hi, my name's Rowlett. I'm the head MMA coach at Koncept Gym. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on utilising the cage to help us stand up. So this is my assistant, Kay Jackson. We're just going to start off. So if I'm quite far from the cage in the respect that I'm in the centre of the cage, I probably wouldn't use the wall. I'd probably just look to stand straight back up to my feet. However, if I was about an arm's distance away from the cage, I'm going to be using the cage to my advantage. So from here, for instance, if my opponent was in my guard, she's low, looking to strike, then from here the first thing I need to do is try and get her head up off of my chest. So from here, this is just going to give me mobility. So I'm just going to raise her head. From there, I'm then going to post, coming up onto my hand. I'm then going to back myself back towards the cage. In this instance, if I'm going back towards the cage and my opponent isn't following me, then I'm just going to be able to stand straight back up. But from here, she's giving me pressure, so I frame. From here, she's still giving me pressure. I'm then going to take my hand just to her neck or on her chest, and then from here, I'm going to take my elbow back, give myself a solid base and distance between us. I'm then going to take my back straight towards the cage. Okay. Now, as she's come in, she's kept the pressure. She's now looking to grab both my legs to fish my legs out. She wants me on my back. If I'm on my back, I'm weak. It gives her a good striking advantage. So from here, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the head nice and low. So if she's coming to my legs here, she's looking to take my body to the side. First thing I'm going to do from here is drive my elbow just inside her head. So I'm framing, the same as what you'd do in jiu-jitsu. So from here, just framing to the side here. If her head is more exposed, then I'm just going to push her head down with my hand, driving it down here. From there, I'm going to post my right hand to the mat. Post my right hand, keeping my back onto the cage. I'm then going to use my right leg and pull it just towards the inside of her knee here. Okay, at this point, I can now put my knee to the mat. I'm keeping that frame on her head, so keeping her away. She may have pushed past this, in which I'll be using my elbow, but I'm still nevertheless keeping the head away from me here. I'm not going to turn my back. If I turn my back at this point, she's going to be straight on top of my back here. Put me in a worse position. So from here, I'm trying to keep my back tight to the cage. Still keeping the frame here. At which point then I'm going to thread my outside leg back towards the cage. I'm then going to pop up. If she follows me up or she's looking for my legs, I'm going to be looking for the underhook to turn her. Okay, my priority at this point is to get my back off of the cage. Now, if another instance of this, if she was to double leg me, so from here she takes me down with a double leg, I come off the cage, her legs are now to one side of my body. Okay, at this point, with her legs to the right side of my body, straight away, the first thing I need to do is I need to sit up. So from here, I need to scurry to the wall of the cage. From here, I'm going to work my frame into her head once again. Now, if I try and bring my legs back the same way as I did previously when my legs were outside her legs, from here, I'm going to be blocked. So at this point, I'm now going to feed my legs to the opposite direction. So from here, I feed my legs back again. I'm posting with my right hand. I'm going to bring my right knee to the mat, keeping my back tight to the cage here. I'm still framing with my elbow, at which point, once again, I'm then going to stand up, keeping my back to the cage, and I'm looking for that underhook. It may be near side here, or the far side if she's reaching around and moving her head back in. So I'm standing up, taking the underhook to turn her. Okay, so that's just a good way of utilising the cage to stand back up. If you've got somebody that's wanting to keep you down, in terms of them trying to keep you down and maintaining that position, from here we can look at this. So if I'm down, as I said before, from here I want my back against the cage. Okay, ideally wants my back against the mat with my head just jacked up against the cage here. With my head just jacked up in this position, this offers a good striking position for her. She's isolated my shoulder movement pretty much now, and my hip movement by being in tight here. Now, if I start making my way up, what Kate is going to do now, she's going to react by taking a gable grip with her hands behind my back, my lower spine here, and she's going to keep her shoulder pressure tight to my chest. From here, she's then going to pop up onto her feet. So she's going to spike me, driving her head into my chest here. So once again, as she pops up onto her feet and she drives her body into me here, this makes it very difficult for me to move. Okay. Now at this point, she's then just going to pull my back straight back to the mat. So again, from here, she's going to drive me back down here, which is going to then offer her a good striking position. As soon as she does that, I'll do exactly the same thing. I've got to work again to get my back to the mat. And it's very much about who's going to win that battle, who's going to get the advantageous position. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that was a small tutorial just on utilising the cage in terms of standing up. If you've got somebody that's trying to keep you down, trying to strike from here, a good way to work your way back up. So thanks for watching. For more information, visit the Koncept Gym website or the Koncept Gym Facebook page. Obviously give us a like. For more videos and tutorials, please visit the Warrior Collective. Thank you.